What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis, live discussion about trading psychology, fundamental and technical aspect, as well as live trading. Any trade coming along the way, we will be opening the trade. As you have seen, our last live trade, NFP trade, has a great success, 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Just a couple of minutes ago hit the full profit target, and I'm sure that everyone enjoyed this trade. This is where the great trading experience comes in place, guys. So make sure that before I begin this session as well, anytime any trade coming, I will be opening, and also you can see how I am trading. So before I begin this session, as usual, make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's begin today's session. First day of trading week, always exciting, and in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, I'm sure that you also very excited about this day, because as a trader, it's every day is an opportunity, new opportunity. The market is breaking down and again giving us a new opportunity. So I was looking at gold trade. We have been able to secure some profit on gold, as you have seen. Also, I posted analysis on the YouTube and also in TradingView and everywhere, because gold in fact has an opportunity, given us opportunity to take some profit on it. So I'll be looking at all of them. Now let's see at the moment what gold is doing is there is a break opposite direction of the trend, and we saw that with that break, gold in fact looks like that grabbed some liquidity on the lower time frame. So first of all, I will discuss the trade that we have opened later. Let's see first of all what we have at the moment in this lower time frame. From the 4 hour, we saw that gold previous session has closed with this bullish candle. This session, once the market opened, initially we have seen that initial bounce, and again has come to the support level. With that coming to the support, we saw that gold currently just a couple of minutes ago has a local breakdown. Now with that local breakdown, let's see what it is trying to do. From the 15 minutes time frame, we see that, let me see even the 5 minutes. Okay, we saw that this local break, and before break, we in fact, when the price went there, we had a very tight stop loss on the trade that we have opened. As I mentioned, that most of my trade I opened with a very tight stop loss, and once the price has gone almost 1-to-1, we close 50% on this one, and then we move the stop loss entry, which take us break even, but we closed 50% profit. That means that 1-to-1 is achieved on gold. So this is what is trading, is we gain 1% today on gold as soon as we found the opportunity. And also I posted the same analysis on the YouTube and TradingView. Now first of all, before we jump on to any new trades, let's look at the one that we have opened today. What did I look at? So that you know that gold trading is really tricky, very well, and that's why I always first start with gold. And I will explain now on the lower time frame what led me to take this trade today. Just a couple of minutes ago, in just a couple of minutes, we secured with profit. Now let me explain what helped me to take this trade. What did I looked at? Now I was watching the price action from this candle. Okay, before this candle I was busy in something else. Now with that candle, you can see that this is the 5 minutes candle. As I mentioned, that gold normally I trade mostly on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes time frame. I do look at 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, monthly, but because gold is very volatile and with a very tight stop loss, we can always get some good trades, either buy or sell, whatever the market situation on the 5 minutes. Now for me, 5 minutes works very well on gold, and you can see that this candle, the price was in fact consolidating along this area. Okay, in that zone the price was consolidating for a long time. Okay, and then we saw that a breakout from that consolidation on the 5 minutes time frame. Now with that breakout, once this candle closed, okay, then I became passionate about gold, because you can see that this candle is a retest candle of this structure. Okay, this is a structure has formed here. support here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance, which is turning support here. Now with that resistance turn support, gold has formed a long wick candle. Now what is the significance in this candle? Firstly, it crossed this doji's low. Is the most important thing that look at. The price has crossed this doji's low, which is a very important level. You can see there was impulse, and then doji tested and the price has gone up, has crossed that doji's low, which in fact tested this important level, resistance here, resistance as a support, and we saw that this long wick candle has been created on gold. Now with that long wick candle, we see that gold in fact created this long wick candle, tested this 20 EMA, and then formed this huge move to the upside. Now this is the candle that I looked at personally to see how gold is doing. Now with that long wick candle, I was watching the price action for potential entry, and we saw the next one and the next one, and the price is creating series of higher low, okay, every sessions, and finally we saw this candle here. Okay, this, if you look at the 15 minutes, you'll see how that candle has formed. You see this is the bullish candle that has crossed all this low. Now this is my entry candle. When this candle formed, you can see that this 15 minutes candle crossed all those previous candles low, which you can see on the 5 minutes time frame, violated all this support level. This is where the entry, and this is where we saw the gold in fact has made its move to the upside. We had a 3 times profit target. So this is how I manage the trade. You have seen in our Euro AUD trade also, once we take around 50% profit, we move the stop loss at entry, and then we keep running for bigger profit. So this time 3 times profit targeted to us, but it take us out of trade after 50% profit break even. So that means that we took half profit, half was gone by the market. So this is how trading is. Now let's look at now how we can find another entry. I'll try to find an entry on gold. As soon as I'll find, I'll be looking to open a position even in this live session. So from the bigger picture, this is the daily chart. You can see early today, once the market opened, this is the first day of trading week, is very important on gold. And with that market opening, what we saw that gold from this support level had a significant bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, initially we saw that just the price tested the resistance, and we saw a rejection to the downside. For me, you know what I think, that so far in the first 2 sessions, 3 sessions, we saw that gold was bullish, and this is the 4-hour candle you can see, which is which already tested the, I think that gold might remain bullish in the next session as well. Okay, so you can see the market whenever breaking towards the downside, the bulls taking control. So this is the last session's candle on gold, guys. We see that this is 15 minutes time frame. The price has crossed all this low. Now again the bulls are trying to create a momentum. So we saw that there is a 15 minutes break correction. Okay, now it is important to look what it is happening here. If we see that gold has broken down, keep in mind, guys, you know, what we are expecting is an analysis, but I'm not taking any trade yet. So make sure that based on my analysis and what I'm telling, you know, I don't recommend anyone, even I don't look for any trade until I see my setup is satisfied, and then we can look for trading opportunity. Okay, so gold, at this point we saw that local breakdown, that means the local trend line is broken. For me, I think that gold still will remain bullish. So this, for me, this local trend line could be a liquidity grab. Until we see that's happen, we'll look at that. But if this local breakdown is a way to drop further, then we'll see that the market is testing this support as a resistance and showing a very strong rejection. So in the meantime, we will keep that on, and let's see how we can find opportunity. This break on the local time frame on the 5 minutes, for me it's a liquidity grab. I think that gold will again move to the upside, and it looks to me that this is the trend line it is trying to follow, and I think gold will move again to the upside and will go. For me, I think that gold will hit this first daily support, okay, turning resistance, and it could even continue to rise to the upside. Okay, so let's see how it does, and in the meantime, let me know as well which one you are trading. And also don't forget to like the stream and also subscribe to the channel. Hopefully guys, you like the new background and new style. I really want to enjoy the party that we are doing here. Trading is always a party for me, you know. I love trading, so that's why I just want to make a bit more you know, good looking for you guys, so that you can enjoy the time here. Okay, let me know if you like that. Give a big like, and also don't forget to subscribe. I have I have a gift for you this weekend, guys. This Sunday and Saturday, especially Saturday, I'll be releasing the 5 minutes candle, how I look at on gold, how I look at you, so that I normally look at most of my gold trade on 5 minutes time frame. So I will be releasing a clear explanation, a video on how I look at the gold trade on 5 minutes, what are the things that I especially look for, and I'll be discussing on that video. So I'll be releasing on Saturday London session time. So one thing, make sure you can see this 5 minutes candle. Now it's forming a bearish price action. So if this is a breakout, okay, we could see now gold coming down further. Okay, that's why, you know, I discussed that, guys, that it is important that you look at the price action. So it could be now that way or this way. That's why you need to watch the price action. If it is a false breakout in that direction, we might see gold is going to the upside again to the resistance zone. If this one is a breakout for the further move, then we might see again gold is coming to a daily 20 EMA, which is also a probability to happen, as there was a rejection from the top here. Okay, so let's keep that on the 5 minutes to see in fact how the price is evolving. So far a doji, so this doji is not it's not a selling candle, it's a buyer's candle still so far, okay, on the 5 minutes time frame. So let me see if there is an opportunity for us. You see this long wick candle on the 15 minutes, this is a resistance level, support level, turning resistance here. So yeah, so this is where very important to look at how the price action is forming here. Okay, this is the 5 minute chart. If we see that, let's say, a smooth bearish price action forming, then we might see that way. If we see that the market is creating a false breakout here on the 5 minutes, then we might see this way. So depending on where it is doing, we'll be looking at that. Let me know in the chat, guys. Okay, Mila, thank you. Good morning, Nizam. Thank you, Mila. How are you? Jalal, hey Jalal, how are you? Ramesh, thank you very much. Today gold market, yeah, Jalal, we are discussing. Looks to me that gold is so far showing bullish price action. Okay. Sir Gold's, okay, good morning from India, thank you very much. Gilberto, good morning boss, thank you. Whole trade didn't get completed, thank you. Muhammad Yusuf, thank you very much. Kakulan, hi, hello. King, we are out of trade. We closed 50%, the other 50% is taken by the break even. Okay, so we are out of gold trade. Join VIP, thank you very much. Dugo, you are welcome for being here. awesome. Good evening, coach. Thank you. Like the background light. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Hi, coach. Thank you. Boss, on Friday before NFP and dollar CAD, you mentioned that USD CAD will probably. Yep. And pair behave that way. I first went up and then drop, still dropping. Did you guys suspected that this time of move up is very possible? Yeah, we'll be discussing. Okay, so you see that gold, you can see that now bouncing to the upside. Okay, so it's now bouncing to the upside on gold. We already, as I mentioned, that we had a trade on gold, which is in fact has gone well. Let me see if we can find okay, so looks like that gold, as I mentioned, that gold is likely to go bullish again. Okay, so we'll be discussing AUD CAD analysis. Emmanuel, hi coach, I'm for a buy on Eurozone. What do you say? Eurojpy is bullish. Okay, might see some short-term movement, but it's a bullish market. It's not coming down for a deeper pullback. My brother, based on your analysis, what will be the next TP be at? Okay, so for gold, you are asking will be you can see gold again has a bounce, all right, which is pretty reasonable. As I mentioned, this break is a, for me, it's a fake out. Okay, so let's see how it does. Thank you very much, Collie. Dude, hello, I'm planning to take a buy on 2016. What's your thought? Okay. Yep. Good afternoon, sir. Please look at GJ. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right. So let's look at, gold, as I mentioned earlier, guys, that gold, in fact, it is still, but this breakdown is a liquidity grab. Okay, so we the previous sessions, this is the 5 minutes candle, there is a doji here, and with the doji, okay, we this current one has formed a bullish candle, okay, which is significant bullish. Now the most important part here is the price needs to break this resistance level here. Okay, if you look at the 4 hour, now one thing we need to keep in mind is that today, once the market open, this is the daily support, it has not been tested yet. To 2016 level, 17 level had not been tested yet. Okay, so you see that there is a you can see this is the liquidity grab here, and the price is now in that direction that we expected. So yeah, look at that. The way price action is forming, this is the 1 hour chart, right? The gold, there is impulse consolidation, impulse consolidation. This is a purely bullish price action. You can see that there was a significant impulse and then consolidation, all right, and then another impulse consolidation, and we see that the market is following a nice looking structure. Okay, this is the resistance level here, okay, which is turning support here. Now resistance turn support, we saw this market now are trying to break to the upside. For me, we could see a bit more push to the upside, and later after reaching that level, this is the daily resistance level, support down resistance here, and this is where we could see possible return to the downside or grabbing liquidity and then moving to the upside. Okay, so now it is crucially important to see how we see that market is evolving towards the upside. Now this is a 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so let's keep that watching. As you know that any trade comes along, I do open now Euro AUD. Let's look at that one, and then we'll jump back to the gold again. Now this is our NFP trade, guys. Let me know how many in the chat, how many were you on the trade. This is what I have closed my profit today by profit target hit. So the first this is the NFP trade. I will explain now. Many of you, when I was opening, was doubting, and it's okay to doubt, because normally trade you have to have a backup plan, because anything can happen. One trade, when you know that most of my trade going in the right direction, that's fine, but it doesn't mean that always my trade will go right. You will see that the trade that you might think that, okay, boss always giving the right call, I'm gonna take a big risk, and that one you could see that going in the wrong direction. So make sure that always keep everything educational here in this live session. Make sure that everything educational, and keep always opening in the demo account. So now let me explain Euro AUD trade, so that you know exactly what did I look at that. And before I go to that point, let me know, guys, in the chat, how many were you on this trade and did the TP hit, so that before I explain, I know exactly. Still on Euro AUD with profit. Very good, thank you, good job. And NAS100, thanks for that. Close 70 pips on Euro AUD. Good job, Piyush. Awesome. This is what needed, Courtesy entry time. Yeah, we'll look at it. Gilbert, I'm still on Euro AUD with a small position. Very good. That's a good trading psychology. I'm holding big position. USD CAD shorted. Good. Very good. Awesome. Great job. So this is I'm seeing that every one of you gaining a very good trading psychology. This is the main goal of this channel, this Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to create traders who have the ability to handle bigger trade, so that they can grow as a trader. And this is the main intention of doing everything. That's good, thank you very much. So now let me explain what did I look at in that trade, so that next time you can look at by yourself as well, and you know that actually what did I look at. Now Euro AUD, I normally mostly looked at 1 hour time frame, okay, on this one, because in that 1 hour this trade is perfectly aligning with our TF strategy. Okay, for those who knows the TF strategy, exactly knows what happened here on the 1 hour. Okay, now this is our TF strategy, exactly satisfied, along with the liquidity grab. Now liquidity grab is the you can say that the heart of my trading decision. Why? Because this is the mainly the fuel of the market. The market moves according to the big boys trading system, and liquidity grab is where the institutional trader use in their trading. So I use liquidity, okay, liquidity grab, liquidity trigger in my directional bias when I open the trading position. So you can see that Euro AUD, if you look at this 1 hour chart, there is a multiple times the market cross all of them, these 1 hour candles, okay, and with that multiple times, this candle is a special one, okay, standing out from all of them. And this is the NFP candle, okay. NFP candle, one of my students, I think I remember it's Emmanuel, asked me in a Q&A session, in our VIP Q&A session, that what candle you should look at to ask for, like, what is it, the before news, after news. What did I say? That news candle is very, very important, especially if that candle has a liquidity in it and if it satisfies the rules of our strategies. Okay, see, this is why I encourage everyone to ask questions. This one question could change your trading career completely, right? Once you grab that completely, something deep inside you, it become programmed and you understand everything. That's why, guys, even if you are not asking question, if you are in our VIP channel in the Q&A session, I encourage you to, every day I post Q&A, any question you're asking, answering. So make sure that you listen all of them. That will help you to grow, because when the right question come to me, then I can answer that, because I even sometimes don't know what you exactly don't know. Okay, so it is important that you let me know what you want to know, so that I know exactly what to give you the input and output. Not only in VIP live Q&A session, in this live session, YouTube live session, ask the right question so that I can answer exactly. So you can see that this this is the resistance level on the 1 hour, and you saw multiple times the price crossed all this level high, grab the liquidity, satisfied the rules of TF strategy. And this is why I've called for the trade that has, in fact, this is a YouTube live trade and used to keep running. Many of you are running very good, and this is the way that you need to keep, let it go to the direction that you wants to go. So this is where Euro AUD trade that you have seen, that NFP trade. Now the TF strategy is my favorite trading strategy. For those who are lifetime member, definitely you can see on your student dashboard, the first, it should be at the top, is one of my favorite trading strategy. Now also, if you want to learn, if you haven't joined, also you can join us to learn that strategy that we are trading every day in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This one, and also many trades that I open, I share in the VIP Telegram channel as well. So if you are join our lifetime access plan, or if you are our lifetime member, you will be learning all the strategies that we have, and also you will be receiving all the trades that I am receiving, including all the updates that I do. I do care everything who are trading with me, giving all the time updates. Okay, so today also we have opened that gold trade that I was watching every moment. So when I send a day trade, I normally take care of the trade, give the update, because I know that many of you who are in our VIP Telegram channel may be doing a full-time job. You don't have time to look at the update. That's why we bought gold, and we had a big profit target. But once we got some profit around 50%, and then we moved the stop loss, first this position, and then later updated to move the stop loss at entry. That, in fact, we got the 50% on gold. On Euro AUD, we took 2 times. Some of you still running, that's very good. On gold we got 50%. The other one has come down to take us break even, but still the market is pushing to the upside. If you haven't moved to the stop loss, definitely again you are running in profit on that one. So now looking at further 15 minutes, gold has formed a middleman, which is, as I mentioned, which is a bullish price action. Let me see. Okay, so on the 55 minutes, so there is a 15 minutes middleman, which is a typical bullish price action. Let's see. just still not making me satisfied to go for a trade. Let's see. It will be opening a position as soon as we will find a suitable entry opportunity on that. In the meantime, Prince AUD USD, absolutely still on Euro AUD with profit. Gilberto, thank you very much. Mohit took full profit by not becoming more greedy. That's fine. That's cool. No problems. Cool, bro. Awesome. Sir, I made profit on gold. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you very much. God bless you too. Very good job. Because what's benefit you will get if we join ever trade with your Jody, if you join ever trade, then they're regulated broker. Okay, so best customer service, and that's the, and also there is a 20% currently going on trade credit once you trade with them using our link. And also anytime, you know, they're regulated, but this is the best thing that I would say, you know, joining a regulated broker. I always recommend you to do that. Thank you very much. So let's see what else we have here. I'll be looking at, as you can see, there is a 30 minutes later there is a candle close coming. Let me look at all the pairs that how they are doing. Aussie CAD, AUD NZD, Aussie yen is bullish as expected. Yen pairs are strongly bullish. CHF-JPY also bullish. AUD USD, I'm just looking at all of them. Euro CHF, let me see what it did. Euro CHF looks like that. Euro CHF just the daily chart, weekly, monthly. Euro CHF, you can see that this one, the previous one, is a bearish candle that has, and again liquidity grab. Euro CHF might have a drop again. Euro looks weaker, right? Except NFP here, Euro CHF. Euro NZD also look weaker. Euro CAD very weaker. I was planning to go short on Euro CAD, and then because we are running gold trade, so I didn't do that. Looks to me that Euro CHF might be going down from here. Okay, very highly likely it grab multiple liquidity from here. Okay, so let's see if we can find any position. looks to me that Euro CHF will drop from this level after closing. With 22 minutes remaining, and I think that Euro CHF is a very high probability that you can see this is the 4-hour candle. Okay, there is the daily. Only thing is they didn't test the daily 20 EMA here. So very highly likely that Euro CHF also could drop towards the downside. Okay, so Euro looks that along with the Euro AUD, Euro CAD, Euro CHF, and Euro except Euro JPY, which is because of the weakness in JPY. Euro CAD looks very bearish after the previous sessions. Full red. Normally I look at this kind of things in the price action. Okay, this kind of strong when you see full body with a very narrow wick, this is where the price action is highly bearish. Let's look at euro dollar. Now you can see that euro dollar might move still in a sideways. Okay, let's keep that aside because euro dollar not giving a good trading opportunity at the moment. I'll look at the pairs that is giving. I just quickly skim through all of them. So US oil, you can see showing significant bullish. US30 showing bullish momentum. Looking at GBP JPY. Okay, I'll be looking at next GBP JPY. Let me see which one you guys are up to. So Dollar Dodge. Okay, so let's look at, you see that JPY pair, especially CAD JPY, this is what we discussed in our previous live session, and GBP JPY. Dude in Dodge, can you jump on the live chat on the website and then ask any question regarding this? Will be the live chat agent will be able to help any question that you have. So let's look at now on very good, thank you. Okay, I'll be, let me see, just want to see which one is giving the best option at the moment. Going back to gold. Gold has formed a giant bullish engulfer. Okay, so let me see. It's the 1 hour candle, which is bullish candle, right? 4 hour, 5 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay, so we'll be going long on gold. I'll be going long again on gold. I'll open another position, so it could be so I'll take 2 to 1 on this one, around 1.992 to 1 reward to risk. Now this is a if it failed, then we could see it breaks and hit our stop loss. So this is my position on gold. Currently I will be opening, and also I'll be sending the same trade alert to the students who are trading with us with me, and also I'll be opening. So this is the second trade today on gold. One BAP, one this one. So this is a 2 to 1 reward, risk to reward ratio trade on gold. And let me open that. Okay, so I'm running in before I go. It took me sometimes it becomes a bit hard when I'm giving the alert, taking my position is far. Okay, okay, so gold is moving to the upside. You see, this is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy, guys. Make sure that you keep everything educational, and you know, I couldn't open the position, but I sent the trade to the students, and this is what happened. That's why sometimes I need to trade even alone by myself anyway. So this is the buy position, gold. So I think I made an error on this one. Okay, so this is a buy position for those who okay, so this is a gold buy position. All right, so let's see how it does. So it's moved very fast. As soon as we open the position, So for me, this is a 15 minutes. After this middleman, the price grab liquidity, and I think that we should be able to see the price is testing that level, which is 2031 level, which is the previous support level here, turning resistance. Gold grab liquidity multiple times here, so we should be able to see some potential movement to the upside on gold, except the euro dollar is let me see what it is doing now. Chris, Paul, thank you. Very good. Okay, how many of you managed to be here? So keep in mind, guys, as I mentioned, always keep everything educational, okay? Because it just it's everything here is only for educational purpose. Open in a demo account, learn as a grow as a trader. So let me know in the chat how many of you on this gold trade in your demo account, in an educational account. So gold I have opened this position on buy is because you can see that I'll explain everything what I looked at on the trade. This is the second trade on gold. Early today we had another one in our VIP Forex Trading Wizard Academy Telegram channel. Okay, very good, awesome. So let's see now. The market grabbed multiple times liquidity. Okay, very good. Always in a demo account in a smaller position, so I'm expecting it to move to the upside, so let's keep that on. Okay, so euro dollar showing completely different story. I don't know why. It might reverse back from here. Okay, let's see. So if you look at the 5 minutes on gold, as I mentioned, that most of my gold trading decision I make based on 5 minutes and 15 minutes, because this time frame is very good for me to trade gold. And with that said, you can see on the 5 minutes gold has a local breakdown, and when I started my session the price was here. This is what I was discussing, that gold might be pushing to the upside, okay, because this breakdown is against the trend, and you can see this market, this is a long term, okay, this is the resistance here, okay, which is turning support here, support here, support here, okay. So from that level we have seen that gold in fact has broken down to the support. Now this is my entry candle, okay. Now this Saturday London session, guys, I'm gonna explain what do I look for on 5 minutes time frame on gold. I'll tell you what do I look for exactly from the multi time frame plus lower time frame, and I'll tell you some of my hidden things that I look at when I trade gold. So make sure two things: subscribe to the channel, press that bell button, so that as soon as I release that content you guys are notified. It will be released with a premiere, so make sure you watch with me. Any question I will be answering on live, because everything here Forex Trading Wizard Academy is created to help trader. Because what I realize in this career as a trader, as a content creator, that the only way to create wealth by helping others, because when you make money, I make money. So this is why I always, my focus is to give the best trading education, best trade alert, best trade content. So make sure that you stay tuned, and everything here is unique and for you to help you in your journey as a trader. Our previous 2 trades was Euro AUD in NFP trade. This was also YouTube live trade. Today early we had one gold trade that we closed to it 50% profit. The other one has gone break even. So this one now running in profit, and I'm wanna take this one as well, 2 times, almost 2 times profit on this one. Let's see how it goes. So the way I see the price action should be in our favor, because you can see in this time frame gold in fact has created this local structure, and we saw that there was a 5 minutes breakdown here. Okay, has formed a double bottom, broken out with this bullish engulfer. If the price managed to break to the upside to 2030.53, we should be able to take the almost 2 times profit on this one. Now why did I put that TP? Let's go to the daily. Now you can see that this is the daily. This candle is very important, because this is the candle where the high, or the all-time high price reached, this daily candle, and this level. Okay, we could see a possible bounce from 2030 level. Okay, there is a possible bounce, or even below that 2030.5 point. We might bring TP a little bit down, so that before the bounce we can take our profit, and that from that zone we might even bouncing back to the again daily 20 EMA zone. So from the lower time frame, if I go back to 15 minutes again, we see that we are running in profit now. So I want to take the TP target. This is the we have is 2030.53. Let's bring it to TP target at 2030.40, because we could possibly see a bounce from 2030.50 level, because this is where this support level on the daily. So let's move the TP target as move. So gold move, I will move the TP target at 2030.40. okay, let's see how it does, because this is where there is a probability for a bounce to happen. Okay, now let the price to go in the direction, then we can move our stop loss at entry to make the trade break even. Let this structure to be created, and let the price to grab liquidity, and once it will do that, we can move our stop loss at entry to make the trade break even. Unless it's not reversing, hopefully that. Now euro dollar, why it's forming interesting price action. Let me see on the lower time frame. Okay, okay, so far so good. The price action is still bullish, but there is a gap opening here. Let me see. Should be, yeah, should be moving to the upside. So we'll keep that running on this time frame. What I see that, yeah, we should be able to see the price has has managed to go up, but at the same time, this is where the trading comes to a profitable trader with a not non-profitable trader is learning the risk management, because the best trade could go wrong always in the other direction. So this is how trading works. You can see anytime it could be a false breakout and then could turn down and to come down to the daily support level again. So okay, so make sure that everyone knows the proper risk management, and this is where mainly the profitable trades comes in place, doing the proper risk management and staying always ahead in the game by taking more profit or by taking high probability trade, with doing proper risk management. So you see that there is a 5 minutes candle has opened. Okay, so you saw from that perspective there is a with that said, the market started to move in the direction which is pretty expected. The price needs to break this high. I guess we'll be looking at other instrument as well. Let me see what it is trying to do here. Okay, so is your goal trade is at entry, or you are in profit zone? Let me know where is your entry so that I know, can make the decision based on the situation. No. Let me see what it is trying to do. It's almost near the entry. Okay, so okay, very good. Thank you. No problem, Speedo. Thanks for your appreciation and recommendation, and also your interest. Thank you very much. Very good. Thank you, Akin. Very good. Very good. Yeah, you need to know the how to manage the trade is very important. Okay, because it's not all about taking a trade, but also need to learn to manage the trade so that you know how to make profit from the market, because managing is very important when you are opening a position. Thanks for that. That's awesome. Very good, Philip. No problems. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, so you could see possible now. Let's see how this 5 minutes candle is closing. Minute 2024.87, so you are almost near the entry. Very good for telling. Can you let me know your entry, anyone, so it will be easier for me to know what to do. For those who are running, can you tell me your entry? That's a good point to always tell the entry. We might see 2023, 2026, different entry points. This is where, okay, so for those who are 2023, you can exit. Okay, you can exit if the price in your entry, exit, because looks like that we might see some deeper pullback. Okay, so whenever it is going in your profit, you can exit. Whenever the price going in profit, you can exit, because we could see that the market do some deeper pullback. But as I mentioned, that the market does all the time like that. So okay, so 2025, okay, we will see that now pushing to the upside. So when it will go to profit, you can exit with the profit. So the one with 2023 definitely running in profit. Let me see. Look, I should not be this is what I was trying to explain, is that it's only for educational purpose. The way I would manage my trade is what I'm explaining. Okay, we should be able to see some push to the upside. Now this 5 minutes candle has also grabbed liquidity, now moving to the upside. Okay, so we should be able to see some upside from here. I'll be Okay, so let's see what in fact it's trying to do. It's almost has come to the support level. So 15 minutes perspective, there is a rejection from the top. Okay, so 20, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, 20, 25. So for those who are at 20, 25, it should be able to go up now. Having a different entry sometime could be. So you will be able to see the price again going to 2024 at least, and even we could see that again moving to the upside. Okay, so let that running, which will now slowly okay. Okay, I will be I would exit only if the price is in profit. Okay, so it might come down to the liquidity area. So this 15 minutes candle is closing. It crossed that low. Once it close, should be able to see that it is. Let me see how it is. 5 minutes. You see when there is a when the price does this, see as a long doji. Okay, here you go. Okay, so in the meantime, let's look at the euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar, we see that there is a bullish move. So that means that if euro dollar AUD USD is bullish, gold should be able to move to the upside again. Okay, so the way it has formed open with a gap on the 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm with you, but waiting for a bit. Trend line long empty. Okay, thank you. Looks like that it might consolidate along this zone. Okay, because if you look at this, this is the 4-hour price section where the price in fact has reached well above, and now we see the price is at entry. This is the 4-hour time frame, which is 43 minutes later. This candle is closing, and the price is testing this level here. And what I think that, so this is the 1-hour chart. This 1-hour candle is closing, still 43 minutes remaining. So this green candle made this fake move to the upside and then has come back down to the support level again. So this one is a bullish candle, which was a fake move, but we could see again further move to the upside for retest of this level. So even if it is a fake move, we should be able to see possible retest of this zone before coming down. So in that case, let me see the 5 when the 5 minutes candle, this one was forming. That's what I was asking about the position. This is where the fake move to the upside here. So let's see on the lower time frame how it is forming here, then we will know exactly what it is going to do. US30, absolutely. Okay, we'll be looking at the US30 in the meantime. Let's see how gold is doing here. So looking at US30, okay, so from US30, if we look at the daily on US30, what we see that from the daily perspective, this is the daily price section on US30. Today is the first day of trading week. We saw the market open here, okay, with this after the previous week daily. This is the last day of trading week. There's a long candle, there's a big bullish candle followed by gap opening with a little bit of bullish move initially. For me, I think that US30, after testing this zone, we should be able to see potential bullish price action. If we look at the bigger picture, what I see that US30 from the bigger picture perspective, this is the weekly price action, which in fact has a long wick at the bottom. Now with that long wick, once the market opened today, initially we have seen that a potential movement to the upside. Now with that potential move, currently the price is slowly this is a, if you look at the weekly price action on US30, we see that there was an impulse, potential huge impulse to the upside. Okay, with that impulse the price has come down for a pullback. Now with this pullback, previous resistance, okay, this is the previous support here, so support here, which also tested here as a support and then created this long wick candle. Now if we take our total length on the weekly on US30, we see that the price has done proper pullback as well in that move. Now if we take our Fibonacci from low to the high, we see that the market has come down to the crosses this 38.2% Fibonacci level, and from that zone there is a long wick candle is created. Now with that long wick candle on the weekly, what I think that US30, after a little pullback, we should be able to see the market is moving to the upside. Now if we look at monthly, what do we see? That from the monthly the price has crossed this previous monthly low and formed this long wick candle. From the daily also you can see the price, this is a very crucial level here on the daily. This is the support has crossed and then closed above, and also we see the price has tested this important level. This is the smart money area that has crossed, has come down. Okay, this is the resistance here, support here, support here. That one has crossed and then have closed above with this long daily bullish engulfer. Now if we look at further lower time frame, we can see the market currently, this is the daily price action, a little bit of pullback, still creating bullish candle. For me, I think that anytime we could see all of them has crossed along with this 20 EMA, and then we could see the market is moving to the upside on US30. So for me, any kind of, you see this is a liquidity zone on US30. Okay, this is a very important liquidity zone with this wickless candle. Any crossover towards the downside, we can expect for potential bullish trading opportunity on US30. Okay, so this is where I will be waiting for. It's the 1 hour chart. There's a 1 hour 20 EMA, and along this zone will be a very good place for a potential bullish trading opportunity. I will be once the price will cross that zone on the lower time frame, we can look for buying opportunity on US30. Okay, so let's see how it does. In the meantime, let's go back to gold to see what it is trying to do. I think that you can see slowly the price is picking to the upside. Let me see. Okay, so from the 5 minutes, look like that it is forming a double bottom. Okay, so far it's still moving in the direction, and the way it is forming here, let me see. It's 15 minutes. Okay, this is the 5 minutes one, which is this one. If this one is not closing as a bullish candle, we might see, let's see how it closed, then we will look at that. Okay, if it breaks the support, then we might see that gold might be coming to the daily 20 EM again. Okay, which is a possibility also if it breaks the support. But so far still we could see the market is moving to the upside because it's still maintaining that support level here, it's the 5 minutes on the 15 minutes. Okay, so this candle is quite important. This 5 minutes, you can see this is forming a bullish candle. But the way this structure has formed now on 5 minutes, okay, I'll exit at entry or with little profit, okay, because this one, okay, so I'm okay, very good. I'm on sell. Okay, so can you check? Yeah, absolutely, looking at that. So thank you very much. Course reference Barry, thank you. Okay, let's see how it does. Okay, we might see now downside movement slowly, okay, but before that we could see a bit more pullback to the upside. So it's still possible to the upside, but maybe it may not go now that much further. Okay, that's why I would exit on the entry. Okay, we still could see upside, but anytime the way it has formed, you can see it has broken towards the downside and then has broken towards the upside and again has come back down. So from there, if it managed to break this support, okay, we could see the price, you know, might come back to the daily 20 EMA zone. I guess most of you are out of the gold trade still. Okay, so we might see now downside move. Okay, this 5 minutes candle will determine which way might do. Okay, so let me see if we can find. Very good. Thanks for that. Okay, so this 5 minutes one, that one is selling candle. Let me see. Okay, so I'm, as I mentioned, we went to the profit target and well below. I hope that many of you have been able to exit in time. Let's see what it is doing now. I think it's now down to the daily 20 EMA. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'll be going short on this trade now, gold. To me, it's gonna come down to the daily 20 EMA, so I'll keep 321. So I'm sell on gold now. Okay, I'll keep my stop loss above this high. Okay, so okay, all right, so very tight stop loss. I'm expecting, for me, I think that it will, you can see the market is, though it is an overextended, okay, there price multiple times. This is important that, you know, doing the proper risk management, because anything can happen in trading. Trading is all about probability. I'll explain why that I've done that. Let's open with a very tight entry and a stop loss. If this is a, you know, this is a fake break, then this is a, if this one managed to break, then we should be able to see that the market has dropped a lot. And the daily support is here. Okay, so you could see the market is coming to the daily entry, which is almost 2016 level. Okay, 2016.7. okay, so if the market managed to break towards the downside, then we will be might move the entry a bit, take profit a bit down. So I always keep a very tight stop loss very tight with a smaller position, always with a tighter stop loss, so that whenever I'm right, I can take a bigger profit target. Come on. Open the gap. Okay, we need the profit now. Very tight trade. Okay, so once I will go on profit, looks to me that I should be able to see the profit target in this one. Now let's see. Yeah, looks like that it's gonna work out. Okay, so for this one, all right, now as I mentioned that, now what I'm going to do is I'm running in profit. I'm gonna, okay, so now this is what I'm telling you, that I'm gonna take now bigger profit target on this one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is whenever it's very fast, come on, not giving me an option to close partially. We should be I should be able to see that the market is coming down to hit the three times TP. This is how trading is. When it's not going in my direction, I close with almost near the entry. When it is going in my direction, then I see that the market needs to give me the full profit target on this one. Okay, so this one now running almost nearly two times on my account. This is what I explained trading is. Okay, so which is running in almost nearly three times. It will hit my TP. So the same trade also I have sent to the students. Okay, well done, good job. Okay, so I'm closing the trade now with the big trade. I want to close that with full profit. I think it will hit the TP anyway three times. I'm gonna close now. Okay, close with, okay, I also advise the students close with three times. Okay, all right, now let me know how many of you have been able to catch this trade. Now this is called trading. This is what I try to teach you guys, that three times profit target achieved in my account. Okay, so okay guys, so this is what I try to tell you guys that trading is like that. When it is going in your direction, take the full advantage. When not going in your direction, exit the trade as fast as you can. Let me know in the chat, give me a feedback how you enjoyed that. This is how trading is, as I mentioned. So good luck. Very market needs buyers and okay from double top 50%. Coach, would you check Euro USD please? I will be looking at that. Mention God is now on the buy, in the sell trade now to okay, very good, thank you. I think need 19 cents daily. Yep, that one awesome. I'm done. Very good, awesome. As means future will be looking at that. Thank you. Expect unexpected out with 3 times. Awesome, Vincent. I'm also out 3 times. Yes, got that. Thanks, Jim. That's what it is, you know. When going in the direction, take the big one. Okay, very good. Close to it, 30 pips, sir. Thank you. Awesome, very good. All right, so this is what it is. I got 3 times. All right, and you know, yeah, and we had a good I think it might go down further, might come down further. All right, so you see that, you know, let me show you my profit also, because you know I need to be sure that I'm trading with you, okay, in my real account. All right, this is my real account in EverTrade. Okay, they are regulated broker, and you can see this is the gold trade. Just now I have secured profit on this one. I have multiple account that I told you that I trade on. This is one of them. All right, you can see my PNL just now. This is the gold trade that I secured $402 in the real account. You can see this is my EverTrade MT4 real account. All right, and in that real account on gold trade with you guys, I have secured $405 profit in this single trade just now. This is what I'm telling you. You know, I risk always a smaller, take bigger profit. And along with today, this is the 3rd trade on gold, and we took 2 of them high profit. And you know, this is what I tell you guys, that if you want to learn the strategy, if you want to learn how to trade with a real trader, if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading, taking profit from the market every single day, you can join me. Link in the description, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. Join me in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You will be using all the you know, trading tools that I'm using. You will be using all the strategies that I'm using, and also trading with me for the rest of your life. If you are our lifetime member, there is a rare opportunity available. So make sure that you take that advantage. Join us to learn our strategy. Now this account that you see, I take it from 5,000 to now it's now currently 22,300. This is one account. From 5,000 I'm growing it to now 22,300. You have seen by your own eyes, and I'm gonna take it to 50,000, even 100,000, to show that actually trading doesn't require a big capital. With a small account you can grow and become a consistently profitable trader. Okay, so this is what trading is. You know, some might tell you that trading is hard. Trading is not hard. You know, trading is easy. The only thing that you need to know is how to do the risk management, proper guidance, and you can become a consistently profitable trader. And at the same time, guys, as I mentioned that you see that I'm trading with EverTrade, that the trade that you have opened, you have opened together. So if you want to join EverTrade, they are regulated broker. Also, you can join. I'm giving you a link. There is a link in the description area. You can use that link to open an account with a regulated broker if you like that. So EverTrade, I have given a link in the live chat as well. You can click the link, register for free, and then join EverTrade. You can start your trading journey with as little as with as little as $100 or whatever you want to do. Now you can see that that the trade also hit the profit target fully. Okay, now along with this is the third trade on gold alone today. Now you see that any trade that I open, and also I send it to the VIP students. Now you can see that just now in less than 10 minutes time, this is the gold trade, the sell we sold at 20.22 in front of you, and also stop loss only 10 pip, around 10.2 pip, and take profit directly hit that 3 times, and we secured that trade. Now it's going the other, tipping the hit target. Now it's going to the upside. Now we are enjoying the party, guys. Make sure that you always manage your risk when you are opening the position. Let me see euro dollar, how it is doing. Okay, so euro dollar looks to me that after grabbing liquidity, now trying to push to the upside. For me, euro dollar also bullish. We see the market has, what happened, why is not hit, so it's a little bit in a side. I'll do all of them. So we had a great trade on gold. That's awesome. I love this kind of trade, good dopamine spike, isn't it? So make sure that, was I missed, no problems, Kiki. Let me see, don't experience FOMO. Okay, look, the FOMO, FOMO might cause you to take bad trades. Sometimes you need to let some trade go. Okay, you need to learn to let go. In fact, letting go is a very, very powerful. All right, keep in mind that it's not only in trading, it's a practice. All right, letting go is very important in every aspect in our life. Okay, it might be that sometimes it is hard for some people to let go, but in fact those who find it difficult to let go will be very difficult. And not only in trading, as I mentioned, that we sometimes attach to the past that doesn't serve anymore. So you need to be able to let go. If the trade that you see not working properly, let it go, wait for the next one. There's always, JC Livermore once said that the market will open tomorrow. In that time, the market was not open 5 days in a week. That time, hundreds of years ago, they only had a specific time. So he always said that the market will open tomorrow. So wait for the market to open tomorrow, and then and there will always be trade in the market. Very good, thank you. Thanks, great trade, no problems. Harry Dean, awesome. Good trade, coach, well done, no problems, thank you very much. 2 gold, 3 times profit, God bless you. Mohit, thank you very much, thank you. Awesome, don't close take. Okay, very good. Carry teaching very well, thank you. Paul, existed, then entered and got profit. Very good, Paul, thank you. That's awesome. Just keep it educational, guys. Everyone, great trade, good job, no problems. That if we scalp to 26, then okay, awesome, thank you. Testing to, yep. GBP what volume did you apply on gold to get 405? Okay, so my volume was on the trade is, let me see, 1.36 lot, because it's a very tight stop loss, only 10 pip stop loss on this one. Dollar CAD, so thank you. Hi coach, please advise trade for long term also if possible, thanks. No problems. Yeah, absolutely. We had a NFP long term trade. We even hold that trade over the weekend, and also I secured a good profit on this one. You have seen my NFP trade as well in the PNL, I think. Yeah, so let me see what else. Can you see Usdjpy? Absolutely great profit, so thank you, Anush. Can you look at SP500? Yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at that as well. See, the euro dollar is not trying to, I'm just trying to look at euro dollar, might be consolidating in that zone. Okay, if we look at the daily market, not trying to move. Okay, so we'll be looking at quickly as the candle close coming on gold. We see that the market in fact has just grabbed liquidity in all time frame on the 1 hour. There's the trade. Let's see what's happening now. I think now it will just bounce to the upside. It grabbed a huge liquidity. This is the 1 hour candle. You can see on the 15 minutes and in the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, that's a big liquidity grab from the support. Masood, I always recommend to trade on a smaller account, okay, as small as possible. Okay, I recommend to trade on a smaller account, even in a $100 account, $200 account, you know, $500 account. No problem. I recommend to trade on a smaller account. And you know, trading, you can take the same trade on a $1 million account and in a $100 account. Okay, trading is same. So you know, sometime some of my students said that, coach, your account size is this, my account size is this, how does it work? Keep in mind that the trade that I am opening, whatever, because I have smaller account, also I have bigger account. Okay, so I trade the same trade on a smaller account as well as on a bigger account. So if you have a smaller account, then I'll say that that's better, because in the beginning everyone should trade on a smaller account. It's very important that, you know, one trade on a smaller account, because until you become fully proficient to handle an account, it's always to trade good to trade on a smaller. And that's why I keep multiple account, is because of that, you know, because I made mistake in the beginning, and you know, just putting the wrong stop loss, and then I blow a big amount of money when I started, and I learned from those mistakes. That's why I tell you guys that learning is very important, you know. And from that time, that's why I realized that, okay, I have to put multiple accounts, so that in case if I make mistake in one account, then I'm not, you know, because human mistake can happen. Okay, so anyone can make a mistake on putting the wrong stop loss or anything like that. So this is why, you know, I recommend to trade on a smaller account until you become fully developed as a trader. And more importantly, that, you know, what I say, that focus on your education rather than, you know, losing money in the way I develop this Forex Trading Wizard Academy, in a way thinking that, okay, so that a trader lose one trade and he can save that money to invest in his education. That's how it is created. Very easy to develop. So that's why anytime this this Forex Trading Wizard Academy helping thousands of traders every single day. If you want to be part of the trading education to for the rest of your life, I will invite you to join us today. There is a link in the description, and also there is a link at the top of the chat, and also I'm gonna give you a link of the website in the live chat. You can visit the website and then ask the live agent if you have any question. I'll give you, this is the mentorship website. Also link the mentorship website link at the top of the live chat is pinned. You can click that website and then join us to learn our strategies. So let me look at now some of the pairs that you guys ask. Let me see. First of all, let's look at Eurujpy. Okay, so Eurujpy, we can see that the market so there is a Eurujpy. If we look at the bigger picture on the daily, I'm just seeing how it is doing. So from the 4-hour, we can see that the market has gone up, now coming down for a pullback. We look at the 1-hour. So to me look like that Eurujpy. If we look at the daily, just looking at that bigger picture, weekly, okay, Eurujpy might come down for now, a deeper pullback as expected. This is a very important liquidity zone on Eurujpy with this weekless candle, which is the daily support. I think that Eurujpy will break that low and then will bounce to the upside from that zone. Okay, so if we look at Gbpujpy, also doing the same thing, the price coming down for a deeper pullback. Let me see what it is trying to do on the 1-hour. Okay, gold has a significant bounce. So yeah, this what it did is this is a massive liquidity grab from the bottom for further move. All right, exactly, has given the TP and then has gone to the upside. See, one candle is enough for taking the profit from the market. If we exactly in the right point to enter. Let me see. Okay, so from the 4-hour, you can see this is the 4-hour candle on gold, which is this is a now neat thing to look at on gold. This 4-hour candle is a swing bullish candle. Okay, now there is a liquidity gap across the doji. All right, it's in the direction of the trend, which is a swing bullish candle. Bit more bigger stop loss will be, but for me, I think that gold, you can see this is the 1-hour candle, which has crossed all this low and then closed above all of them. All right, gold has formed possible pathway for further move to the upside. If we look at the daily, we can see that before touching that, it has come down for a liquidity grab, which in fact tested the daily support and then bounce up. So there is a huge buyer in that area. All right, so gold managed to close as a middleman with a liquidity grab. Now so we might, there is a no false breakout here, right? So if we see this trend line, this is the 15 minutes chart, we might see some retest, especially top of this doji 2023 level. Okay, we had already 3 trades on gold, so let's keep that aside and looking at something else. It's still bullish. Okay, let me see other instrument. Dollar CAD, dollar yen, EJ. I'm just looking at all of them. CHF JPY, we saw that this candle, this price is a long-term bull market. It's forming, CHF JPY firm is forming an inverted head and shoulder along this zone, and I think that after testing this level, we could see that this market is going to the upside. My target now is for a JPY pair to go long. To me, JPY is highly bullish. Let me know in the chat, guys, how you're doing. Yeah, Andres, thank you. Back to gold, bro, is bullish once again. Yeah, yep, that's what we see. We took the profit, and now let's see how we can. This is the beauty of, you know, trading. So I think it took me 2 to 3 months, and I'm gonna take it more because it's compounding effect now. And also I don't always open trade on that account alone. If I always use that, it could be faster. Look, you know, this is what I was talking about, that this is the beauty of trading Forex. Okay, this is why I choose that trading Forex, is because market dropping, we have the opportunity. Okay, market rising also, we have the opportunity, because, you know, both way we can make money from the market as a Forex trader. Economy going down, no problem, we can, you know, stay ahead in the game. Economy rising also, we can do that, because we can do in both way, falling market or rising market. Okay, so that's the best thing. Abhi, thank you very much. No problem, Beans. How is the new bot doing? Very good, Beans. Very good. Thank you very much for asking. Thumbs up, guys, for your big coach. Thank you, Mohanad. Appreciate it. Can you go long on gold now? Still saving up to join lifetime. Yeah, I think that gold, you know, we'll find a bullish opportunity again on gold. Okay, it has formed significant bullish price action. Okay, so for me, I think there will be too many trades on gold today. Let's see if we find another one, we'll do that. Is there any long trade on to take on? Sorry, Euro CHF, please. Thank you. Okay, Euro CHF has a breakdown. Okay, from this resistance started to drop. All right, so we see that Euro CHF, as I mentioned in the beginning of the session, that Euro CHF might drop, and Euro CHF has done that. Okay, Euro CHF started to drop, and I think that this market will continue to drop. Okay, because you can see this is it grabbed multiple liquidity from this resistance. This is the 4 hour, and I think that we should be able to see it is coming down. Okay, I'm just learning. Now Euro CHF, you can see Euro behaving very interestingly. If we look at this, this is the daily chart on Euro CHF. Now it didn't test the daily 20 EMA, but you can see there was a rejection from the top, and with that rejection, what we saw that Euro CHF this candle, this 4 hour candle on Euro CHF has crossed all of them. Okay, and this is a falling market slowly. I think that Euro CHF, the way I see the price action, if we look at the daily, we can see that this market is a bearish, but the only thing is they didn't test still the daily 20 EMA, which is a probability. What I think that the market may continue to drop, okay, to this level here, okay, which is very high probability to drop, as there is a reversal here, and this is the news candle. Okay, for me it's a huge fake move to the upside, and we could see the market again coming down to the support level, which is very likely to happen. And this is 1 hour chart. We see multiple times the price is rejecting from that level. Yeah, so there is, you can see smooth resistance level on the 15 minutes on Euro CHF, and there is a double top. The price completely rejected from that level. So there is this is an impulse, and you can see there is a reversal here, reversal pattern on Euro CHF. Okay, with that reversal pattern, I think that the price will come back down here to test this support, and then we might see the market is going to the upside. The way I see price action is, for me, is still bearish. We should be able to see further drop on Euro CHF. Okay, so let's see how it does. For me, it's so Euro CHF, we see that significant possible drop, like the Euro AUD. Euro AUD, this is the YouTube live trade, you know that, guys. And also I send the same trade to the VIPs. This trade we got, some of you may be still running, which is very good, that it's still moving in the direction. This is also based on our TF strategy. For those who are our lifetime member, definitely knows that how this trade worked out well. This is a NFP trade, and that's why, you know, I invite you every day, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and also press that bell button so that anytime, you know, I'm coming on live, if you are not following me for a long time, you don't know that every day twice we come on live, so that you are notified. And there's a lot of value to take from here. And also every weekend I post some rare content. This weekend also, Saturday coming up, I'll be posting gold trading on 5 minutes. What do I especially look at to catch those trade? I will explain in a precise video. So make sure that you do two things: like the stream, subscribe to the channel so that you are notified. I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds so everyone have time to do that, guys. Awesome, thank you for your support to the channel, and I appreciate that. Let's look at CAD CHF. Coach, can you go long now? See, okay, thank you, no problems. I'll be looking at, can you check GBP AUD? Yeah, I'll be looking at long on gold. Okay, very good, thank you, awesome. Okay, we'll be looking at GBP AUD. So if you're long on gold, definitely in that zone, it's a very good trade, absolutely. I'll be looking at GBP AUD. So like Euro AUD, GBP AUD also showing significant bearish price action. If we look at the monthly, this market, for me, you can see that this is the monthly price action on GBP AUD. There was an inverted head and shoulder on the monthly time frame on GBP AUD. Now with that inverted head and shoulder, the price has broken to the upside, okay, completely breakout, and then the price has formed this previous support down resistance here. Okay, this is the support here, support here, support here, which is turning resistance here. Now with that support down resistance, okay, GBP AUD has, from that resistance level on the monthly, has a rejection towards the downside. Now with that rejection, what we see that GBP AUD currently, after the monthly close, the price started to drop, and we see that this is the neckline of that inverted head and shoulder, and I think the price will come well below to test this level. And this is the monthly impulse. Even if we take our Fibonacci for this move, we can see the price still has not been at 38.2% Fibonacci level, and if we readjust it with this previous resistance and support, I think GBP AUD at least will break the monthly low, or even coming down to test the monthly 20 EMA. So from the monthly, it's still bearish. If we look at the weekly, previous weekly candle is a bearish candle. I think that the price will break all this low to come back down to test this zone, and so far its price is doing that. If we look at the daily, we can see that this is the daily price. You can see there is a pin bar, okay, with a very good amount of liquidity completing a head and shoulder on the daily. Now with that head and shoulder, the price has a drop here, okay. So with that drop, again on the daily, there is a support coming up, but I think that the price highly likely, because it's from a head and shoulder, the price started to move, broken the local structure. We could see that the market is coming to this significant support, and then we might see the price is going up again. So all the time frame, as you can see, monthly, weekly, and daily, is showing possible selling pressure on GBP AUD. Now if we look at that on intraday time frame, we see that along with the Euro AUD, we saw there was a long wick candle, correction. Now I will be waiting for another correction, especially along this zone. Can readjust that level here. Okay, so this is a very crucial level. Any point, if we see the market has pulled back to the upside, okay, testing the support as a resistance, we will be looking for potential selling opportunity on GBP AUD. And as soon as you will find along this zone or along the way, we don't know exactly when it will give us the entry, but this is how that works. So when you see an impulse, we need to see a pullback giving us a proper structure and then liquidity grab, and once it will start to make its again move, then we'll look for the trading opportunity. Okay, so euro dollar again, coming towards the downside. As I mentioned, this market is consolidating along this zone. Euro dollar, it's very interesting price action here. Look at GBP JPY. Now GBP JPY and also Euro JPY, I think it's coming towards the downside. Here we saw that from the 1 hour or as well, price has in fact so if we look at the GBP JPY, so GBP JPY looking at the daily. Now for me, I think that GBP JPY from the daily time frame, looking at the monthly first of all, to see the bigger picture. So from the monthly, we can see that GBP JPY, this is the monthly support. Okay, looking at today also I posted analysis in the same way. From this support has a bounce. Now with that bounce, the price opened with a gap and then form this long monthly bullish engulf. So far we saw that the market has come down to that level, tested this and created a long week candle. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, GJ, as soon as market open, initial bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, what we saw that there was long week candle on the weekly as well. So once the market open, initial bounce, I think that the market will come down now to fill some part of this long week here, because this is a complete imbalance in the market. Okay, so what is an imbalance? I explained more in the past weeks with Saturday's YouTube free videos, guys. If you are subscribed, then you can go to the playlist, you can watch that for free. If you haven't, also I recommend you to watch that. There is a complete imbalance in that zone on GBP JPY from the weekly. I think that the market will drop further. Now if we look at the daily, we see that from the daily perspective, we see that the market was trending. This is the trend line on the daily time frame, and we saw the price in fact respecting this support. I don't think that GBP JPY will be able to go like that. Very highly likely that it will come down for a deeper pullback on the daily. At least it will break the daily support and then might form even a doji, and later you could see further drop, and then we might see the market is forming the bullish pattern. So from the lower time frame, you can see the price is doing exactly as expected. We can see that the price now, this is the level, and for me, I think GJ very highly likely that will come to that area of value, which is very important. This is the order block on GJ in that zone for this time frame, and I think it will have a drop, especially to this 20 EMA on the 4 hour, and also it will give a proper pullback, because this market, you can see with that move, it didn't come down for a pullback. So if you take the Fibonacci for that, this is the starting of that move to the end of the move. This is exactly where we see aligning with 38.2% Fibonacci level, and with that Fibonacci, the price respecting that we could see along with the 4-hour 20 EMA previous resistance here, turning support here. Along with this, once you see the price rejected from that zone, I will be looking for potential bullish trading opportunity on GBP JPY. Okay, hopefully guys you are enjoying. Anyone in the meantime looking for a regulated broker to trade, you can join EverTrade. EverTrade is regulated broker or recommended broker. I also trade with them, so link in the description, and also I can give you a link in the chat. You can click that link, register for free, and then start trading with EverTrade. They're fully regulated, so your capital will be in the safe hand. So this is the link for EverTrade. You can register it for free. Thank you. GBP AUD, please. GBP AUD looks to me that bearish. Okay, let's see how it does. Let me look at the US30. So US30 early today, you know, I posted analysis. This is what I mentioned, that the market may not be able to move in that way. If you look at the daily, you can see that US30, in fact, now I think it will come down for a deeper pullback, and then from that zone, okay, we could see that bullish move might start. So this is where we saw that US30 has made a move. Now highly likely come for a correction, and then once it will start its move, then we can look for buying on both NASDAQ and US30. Okay, let me see all of them to see which one is doing what. So gold, okay, so for gold, it you know, it form a huge liquidity candle here, so it should come down for again to test some part of that candle. Okay, so in that zone, once you see that the market has formed here a structure which is showing bullish, then you can look for another. Today we had 3 trades on gold, as you have seen. The last one was YouTube live trade. The last one is 3 times profit on this one. Initially in the early, we had one in our VIP Telegram which we closed with 50% profit, 50% break even, and the last one you have seen on the YouTube live, that 3 times. The previous one was, some of you had break even, some of you probably had some little bit of drawdown, but at the end of the day, the main thing here is in trading is to make, you know, take bigger profit with a smaller risk. This is the main goal of being a profitable trader. So let me see. So what regulated broker you suggest for retail trader? Okay, so KK Jones, the EMA setup, this is 20 EMA and 10 EMA. So if I look at that on Elizabeth, you are welcome. Thank you for being becoming our member. Thanks for that. Okay, so the EMA that I see is, this is the blue one. You see it's a 20 EMA, so input is 20. Okay, this is the 20 EMA, and the red one is 10 EMA. Very simple. So once you click indicator, search for EMA, and you can do that. So these 2 EMA that I use, and many of my strategies also based on that EMA. Okay, let me see what other instrument to see. GBP USD. So euro dollar, we see that in fact this one, euro USD, if I look at the daily, euro dollar in a sideway at the moment. That's why we didn't enter any trade on euro dollar so far. I think that, you know, the way we see that JPY pairs showing very good trading opportunity at the moment, especially you can see Aussie yen and CAD JPY, CHF JPY and GBP JPY looks very good. So GBP JPY, I have already done the analysis. I want to see that this local support is broken, especially if GBP JPY come back to this level where there is this middleman here. Okay, this is a very important candle. It has a huge liquidity. If GBP JPY manage to break that zone, okay, that is where I will be waiting for a rejection from the bottom. Any time frame I see, then I'll look for buying opportunity. All right, so GBP JPY, I want to see that all those broken, especially when this doji, if with that move, if we see that doji also broken, along with this, we will look for potential buying opportunity on GBP JPY. Okay, so all the JPY pairs doing almost exactly in the similar way. Euro JPY also doing almost in the same way. Okay, so if we see that on this one, and Euro AUD, Euro NZD. So if I look at Euro NZD, this one also has a huge drop. Okay, Euro CAD was showing significant bearish price action so far. I see that from the daily, it might be forming a daily doji. For me, this one also potential bearish. Okay, there is a huge rejection from the top on Euro CAD, and if we look at the monthly, also we see bearish daily, monthly long-term bullish, but we see that the market has a bounce from this significant level, so we might see that Euro CAD coming down to break here to grab liquidity to move to the upside. If we look at the weekly, we can see the bearish engulfer. So far this week, after gap opening, we can expect a drop. Now daily as well, we see the market form a double top on the daily, has broken down. Today the market opened with a gap. Now with that gap opening, what I think that can see the market slowly after dropping, now pushing up for a pullback. So for Euro CAD, if I see that, you see this is a local couple of dojis here, we could see for the pullback a break of this zone. If that's the happens, then that will be a very good place, especially on the test of 20 MA for another drop, which may happen. We see the market now going up for a deeper pullback. CAD JPY also the same way, we might see some local breakdown, especially below this doji. We'll look for bullish opportunity, and we see that majority of the JPY appears doing exactly in the same way. Let me see NZD CAD. So gold. Okay, so gold, what I see that gold, you can see it's forming long wick candle, and from this support, I think that gold will slowly bounce to the upside again, okay, to that level, okay, which is a probability. As we already couple of trades today, I will be waiting for best one, because you know I want to take the best trade possible in the market all the time. So NASDAQ, I got a request for a NASDAQ. Let me see how it is doing. Okay, so from NASDAQ, also guys, let me know your time frame as well when you ask for a pair to, you know, to analyze. Time frame is very important. Maybe your trading time frame is 15 minutes. I'm looking at daily or 4 hour. that could not be that much of beneficial. So make sure that you also let me know your trading time, what time frame you look at, so it becomes, because it will completely different scenario if I look at the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, then 4 hour or daily. So yeah, so let's look at, if you're trading on use, let's say you regularly trade on 5 minutes. Now if I look at monthly, even that may not be relevant. Looking at the NASDAQ, I naturally look at higher time frame first, monthly, weekly and daily. So looking at monthly on NASDAQ, we saw that the price is struggling to break the monthly resistance. Okay, so we could see a bit more deeper pullback on the monthly. Looking at the weekly, there is a doji on the weekly, and for me, I think that, you know, previous week there was a bullish engulfer, followed by the past week there is a doji. Okay, now with that doji, what I think the price might come down again to test some part of this candle here. Okay, so if I look, this is the, I think the price will come test to half of this doji from the weekly perspective on NASDAQ, and this is the resistance level. If we look at the daily, what do you see that from the daily, you can see this is a daily support level. If I draw that, and we see that from the lower, this is the daily chart, and there is a, you can see this is the daily vertical candle to the upside. I think we could be seeing that the market again testing this doji, top of this doji. This is the daily doji, this is the resistance, which is turning support here. From the 4 hour, what we see that there is a, this is, you can see here that inverted head and shoulder. Okay, and this inverted head and shoulder, the price has broken to the upside with this inverted head and shoulder, has come down for a pullback. Now still, what I think that this pullback is not over. I think we could see further drop because it created an impulse and it still did not test this important level here. This is the smart money area, which is the previous resistance, turn support. Okay, and from that zone we can expect bullish move. Now, as I mentioned, it may not be exactly textbook that coming here. At least we can expect another attempt, and then once you see enough pullback and again the price forming stronger bullish price action, then we can look for potential buying opportunity on NASDAQ. Okay, this is where this plan is. Okay, so yeah, also guys, as you know that we are spending a great trading week. Last week we had 10.4% gain along with 370 pip net gain last week. One of them is NZD at 171 pip gold trade, and this week we started with amazing starting week with 2 gold win as well as Euro AUD trade. Also today hit profit target. If you want to trade all of them and also learn our strategies, don't hesitate to join us. Link in the description, also link at the top of the chat. You can visit us to become an independent professional profitable trader. So NASDAQ, yeah, we discussed it. Dollar CAD is forming, yeah. Don Roman, thank you. Okay, AUD CAD, US oil, please, 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so US oil on 5 minutes. Yeah, time frame is very important, guys. You can tell me the time frame so it becomes easier. So if you are trading on 5 minutes, then I will be starting with the 4 hour, because for the 5 minutes, 4 hour could be higher time frame. So from the 4 hour we see there is a rejection, and then the price now slowly coming towards the downside. Let's see on the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour candle that has a huge liquidity. Okay, and with that liquidity, now the price again pushing towards the downside. Okay, so 1 hour and 4 hours showing bearish. Let's look at the 5 minutes. Now from the 5 minutes time frame on US oil, we see that there is a big head and shoulder. The price now slowly, this is the 5 minutes candle, you can see this one is grabbing liquidity here. I think that US oil now there is a big head and shoulder. The price rejected from the top. From the 5 minutes perspective, I see possible drop on US oil, and this could lead this price to come at least to that zone. Okay, or even breaking this low, because from the 5 minutes you can see with that rejection there was only uptrend, and the price reached an important zone where we saw another rejection. So for me, for me to trade on US oil, I want to see this is already a liquidity grab, and a bit more stronger long wick could be a better entry, but I think this market from 5 minutes could continue to drop after grabbing enough liquidity. Thank you, Elizabeth. No problems. Thank you, Elizabeth. Coach, dollar yen. Yeah, let me know the dollar yen time frame engage, so that I know exactly what time frame you're looking at, and then I will be analyzing dollar yen. So in the meantime, let me look at dollar yen. You see a completely different picture. On the 5 minutes it's bearish. If we look at the 4 hour, we can see that dollar yen now, first of all, monthly we saw there is a significant rejection from the top. Weekly, after the previous weekly close, we see that dollar yen now slowly rejecting. After today's opening, the price has gone up, now again rejecting. Now if we look at the daily, we can see that after breaking the today's high, we see that the market overextended. Now coming, I think that pardon me. Okay, so I see the dollar yen with this is the resistance level from the daily. From the lower time frame, okay, what we see the dollar yen, this is the 4 hour multiple times long wick candle. The way I see this structure on the 4 hour, okay, this is the channel has created, right? I think that this market will break towards downside, okay, and then at some point you will see the market is moving to the upside. So for the time being, it's so far bearish. Okay, now based on time frame, as I mentioned, is important to see what time frame you are trading. Okay, so for me, let's say on the 5 minutes time frame, or 5 minutes is bearish. There's a long bearish pin bar, okay, which has a liquidity multiple times, and I think that dollar yen slowly, you see that this is the 5 minutes time frame. There was a consolidation. I think it will draw back to this support level again. Okay, so there is a very high probability for dollar yen to continue to drop. Okay, so just looking at euro dollar has a massive breakdown. Let me see on the lower time frame. So on the lower time frame we see that massive breakdown. This is the daily. Okay, so what I think that euro dollar, you can see there was a daily doji previous day, and I think that euro dollar, if we look at the 4 hour here, we see that for me, I think it will come down again to form this long wick candle here. Might form an inverted head and shoulder, and then we could see that euro dollar is going to the upside. Now if we look at the daily, you see this is the daily 20 MA here on euro dollar. Highly likely the market will test this daily 20 MA and then will move to the upside. So from the lower time frame we can see that euro dollar is in fact showing potential. This is a sideways movement, but for me it's not on the intraday, not tradable, but from the 5 minutes looks to me that there is a breakdown. I think it will come down further on the 5 minutes time frame, and for me I think it will come back to that level here. This is the smart money area, so that afterwards maybe we could see that with this one, with this long week, we might see possible inverted head and shoulder, and then we could see that bullish move on euro dollar. Okay, Eurojpy and CHFJPY 15 is very good question. So let me look at the Eurojpy on 15 minutes. Okay, so if I look at 4 hour first for bigger time frame, Eurojpy like GBP it's a bearish market, and I think that you can see that Eurojpy is coming to a very important liquidity zone. This is the liquidity zone here on Eurojpy with this weekless candle which is nearing, and I think that this price might break this low and then even come to this dodges low. Then you could see that bullish move. Now looking at the daily, this liquidity zone is where the daily opening and closing, and from that zone we might see the later bullish move. So from the 15 minutes perspective, you can see this is the daily support and there is another support here. We saw already with this multiple liquidity gap, there is an impulse. Any kind of pullback to the upside is a selling opportunity for me. Okay, if I'm trading on Eurojpy on the 15 minutes, then I'll look for a couple of candles to the upside, okay, along this zone. Especially you can see that this is the support level here. Okay, so with that support, then we'll be looking for selling opportunity. Okay, along the way it may not go that far to test. If it doesn't go, then how I will be trading. You can see that normally we place a condition but it may not fulfill, right? In that case, along the way, if we see any kind of liquidity gap like this one, so when it form a liquidity candle, we do have a strategy to trade this kind of price action, and once it will drop, once we will see another liquidity gap, then we can look for selling. If I give an example what I mean by that, let me give you a straight example. You see that one happen here, liquidity gap, dodgy, and then start another. This one here exactly in the same method didn't work out, but you see this happen over and over in the market. Okay, so when you see a massive liquidity gap, okay, so this one you can see with that happen and the price has gone up again, there has been another movement. So like that, we could see that this market go up and form the liquidity gap and then could drop again. That time we can look for potential trading opportunity. Okay, Okay, so I see that most of the pair had been covered, and I see gold is again okay, gold is forming again bullish price action. We saw multiple times, and we had a great trade on gold today. I want to do every day like that, a lot of trades. That's what the goal is, to make as much profit as possible from the market. The only thing I want from you guys, that make sure that you manage your risk and do proper risk management, and also focus on learning rather than making money, because once you learn, grow, you automatically will do that. So this is the 50 minutes. You can see it's consolidating here. At this point there is nothing here we can do. Once we will find another entry, we will be looking for another trade. So in the meantime, if you want to be part of our trading community, where you will be learning our strategies, trading with us, and also accessing the VIP chat group where all the students trading together, discussing, sharing ideas, you will be able to have access that, as well as all the trading tools that we have. You can find a link in the description. Join us. Any question, let us know in the live chat on the website. So I will be coming live again tomorrow twice, guys. Very volatile week this week, quite a few news coming up, so make sure that you always stay tuned. And save you. I'm doing very well, thank you. So any question, don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be coming on live again, and I'll see you again tomorrow twice. Thank you for being here. And lastly, if you're looking for a regulated broker, also you can join EverTrade, link in the description. They're regulated, so your capital will be in the safe hand. Thank you. And last 2 minutes, I have to take any question that I didn't answer. Let me know in the chat, guys, so that I'm not missing out any of your important question. Savio, I'm doing very well, thank you. Is gold collecting orders? Gold looks like that to me. Yeah, huge liquidity gap here. I think it will move to the upside. Let's see. Yeah, AUD CAD. Thank you very much. AUD CAD looks to me that, let me look at the daily. What time frame you are looking at? Looking at the monthly AUD CAD, which is looking at the weekly as well. So for me, AUD CAD looks to me still bullish. Okay, so far this is the daily after the previous day's bearish candle. Today we see that after coming to this support level, the price is now bouncing to the upside. This is the previous resistance turn support from the 4-hour. What we see that this is a resistance level turning support. AUD CAD might turn to bullish, because you can see it form a consolidation, has broken to the upside, has come back down, broken to the downside, again pushing to the upside. So we could, my bias is bullish. I think that the market from 4-hour perspective, it could continue to be bullish. Sophia, did you talk? Okay, S&P 500. Okay, is this running in my chart? Where is it? Where is that? Why don't I see this? Okay. So S&P 500, if we look at monthly, what do you see that from the monthly perspective? This is all the indices, as you can see, almost moving in the same direction. So we see that from the monthly perspective, there was a huge monthly impulse from here. Now with that impulse, this is the current monthly candle. So far we saw in the couple of weeks the price has crossed the low and then formed this long week candle. Now, if we look at the weekly, what we see that now from the weekly, like the price action is same as NASDAQ as well as same as US30. Now we saw the price has crossed the previous weekly low and formed this long week candle. For me, I think that slowly it will turn into a bull market, because back to back 2 weeks the price grabbed liquidity from the support. This is a long-term bullish market impulse and consolidation liquidity, so it has done its job. Normally when you see a market create an impulse and then you'll see the market will form this triangle or any kind of a structure, will grab liquidity from the bottom and then will trend to the upside. In majority of the case we see that S&P 500 has done that. Now if we look at the daily, we see already from the support multiple times the price rejected, also formed that double bottom in this previous resistance here, turning support. Okay, now if we look at further lower time frame, we can see that the market already has formed this structure, a bounce to the upside, forming this double bottom formation. Okay, so for me, for best place for an entry on S&P 500 here is in a pullback like this, US30, if you look at the same way. Okay, so once the price will come down for a bit more deeper pullback after a long week candle along this zone, will be a good place for potential bullish trading opportunity. For me, it's still bullish. So this is not a good place for a buying opportunity, because this is the zone where we see the market is now consolidating. I think it will come down a bit deeper, especially along this gap opening, and then we can expect to go long. At this point, on the 4 hour there is no trade, but in the lower time frame, such as on the 15 minutes, we see the market trying to go bullish. But I think you see there is a big gap here, has not been filled. Very highly likely that the price will drop back down here to fill that gap, and this is the neckline, which is turning support here, a very good area for potential bullish trading opportunity. So bigger picture is bullish, but for the timing it's still not there. So with that said, thank you very much guys. I sincerely believe that you enjoyed this live session, and any question, don't hesitate to ask, even in the comment of this video. I will try to get back to you straight away. Thank you. I'll see you soon.